Okay, now we're going to post our first video. Now, I'm not going to go too much into video creation. You can create all kinds of different videos. You could create a screen capture video where you capture what's going on the screen as kind of a tutorial. You could use a video camera and record yourself doing something, or record record an event, or whatever it is that you need to do there. The only thing I'm going to say is that you should, once you have recorded a video, you should put it in an editor, take any mistakes out of it, and then you should brand the video. And that's what I'm going to show you. Now, the other thing you could do is use private label videos. If you have a source of private label videos that are unrestricted that you can show to people, you can use those and brand those as well. Okay, so I'm going to grab a video here, and we're just going to go through the editing process. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Windows Movie Maker to edit this. That's because everybody that's using a Windows computer will have Windows Movie Maker available to them. Now, if you have a better software to use, then you can go ahead and use that. Okay, so here we are. This is what I'm going to use here. I have this video. I'm making a desktop web folder. Okay, so let's go and open up Windows Movie Maker. This is going to be Windows Live Movie Maker from Windows 7. Okay, so here is our interface here. Now what we want to do is we want to bring our video in here. So we can drag and drop it here. So let's go to our folder. And let's just grab this and just drop it in there. And let's also, for our branding, we're going to drop in our image as well. Okay, so since we created this background, we're also going to use it on our video. So let's drag this in here. Okay, so now what we've done is we have our branding at the front of the video. So let's play it here. So it'll play through, and then right after that it's going to start through the video here. So first thing we're probably going to want to do is put a transition in here. So let's start here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go up to animations. And you'll see here these are transitions. So we can pick one. If you click there, it shows you what the transition looks like. You can just put your mouse over actually. So if you want to use a transition, you can do that. And there's more here you can go through. Okay, so pick that. Here you have your duration, so that's 1.5 seconds. So that's how you can add a transition frame in there. The other thing you're going to want to do at a minimum is at the end of it you're going to want to put in some credits or a frame that tells them about your blog, or send them to your YouTube channel, or wherever you want to send them afterwards, or where you want to advertise to send them. Let's go home here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a title clip. Okay, so here you can enter your text. Now you can do see more, at, and then okay, now here you could put in your YouTube channel URL. Okay, something like that. Now you can, I had to reduce the font a little here, but you can change the font, you can change the alignment, you can change the colors of both the background and the text. So you can just customize this as you like. So let's make the background color white. Okay, and then we want to make the text color. We're going to want to make that black or whatever color you're going to use there. Okay, so there's what it looks like there. Now, what we can do now is we can move that. See, here's where it is here. So we can grab a hold of this and just move it to the end. So we dragged it down there. Now, ideally, you could have just positioned yourself at the end before we did that. So if we just, let's look at the end of the video here. And if we just watch this, and there we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save the movie. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Save Movie, and then we're going to do it for your computer. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to save it here. Okay, so we'll save it to the same folder here. Now let's name this what it is here. So desktop web folder. Here, Windows Media Video File. Okay, that's what we're creating. Click Save. Okay, so it is now creating the movie from the bits and pieces we put in there and the editing we did. Okay, so now we could play it. Wait for there's a player up here. Okay, so it'll play through here. There's our transition. There's the beginning. Okay, and then we'll look at the end here. And there is our YouTube channel. Okay, so we now have that done. Well, now we're ready to upload the video. Now here you could also save this as a project so that if you want to come back and edit it some more, so we could do save project. Okay, and then we would change it to, so we know what it is, desktop web folder. And there, we now have the project saved. So if we needed to come back into here, into the Windows Movie Maker, we could do that. Okay, now that wasn't meant to be an extensive tutorial on Windows Movie Maker, but you get the idea. You want to brand your video, you want to put some credit in it back to your channel, or you might want to send them to your blog or to your community that you created. And if you have a separate website of your own, you can send them there. Okay, so now it's time to upload the video. So very simply, we go to upload here and click on there. Okay, we can select it or drag and drop it into there. Let's drag it in there. Okay, so it's the WMV, it's this one. This is our branded video here, so let's drag it there. Okay, now you see that it brought in our tags and our suggestions. Now what we need to do is fill out the title. And then we put in our description here. Okay, so okay, it hasn't got our thumbnails in here for whatever reason yet, but usually you get a choice of thumbnails down here. It may still be generating them. And you see it has a message here that's a 16:9 video, and if you had a higher resolution, upload it that way, but this was a low resolution video, so that's why it's doing that. Okay, and then you'll see that it's picked up all of our other stuff. There's our public setting. Okay, so at this point, it's all ready. Okay, so if we click here now, This will bring up our video. Okay, so there it is. Okay, and then here's our information down here. Okay, and then there's our sharing options. Embed email. Okay. Now, if we go back to our channel, let's add a featured video here. Okay, and then here you can put the most recent video in the feature set if you want. Okay, so this is what it does. It brings in the uploaded video. So let's do this. Automatically start playing. Okay, and then let's apply. Okay, and there is our most recent video is now playing here. Okay, so at this point we could go back to channel settings and turn on our monetization. This may not be available to you right away. There may be a waiting period before you can do that. But let's go to YouTube settings, and then let's go down to monetization and enable my account. Okay, so what it's telling us here is that we haven't been a member long enough yet, so you'll have to wait until it'll let you do this. So just come back every once in a while and try to start up the monetization. You may need to get a few more videos on there. It may take a week or more before you can actually get the monetization running for you. Okay, so what we would do at this point is we would go and post it to our different sites. Okay, so you'd go to your community, you'd post a link to you'd post a video on there and a link back here. So let's go to the video manager here. Okay, and then if we click on it, go to share. Okay, so what you would do then is you would take this link, copy it, and then you go over and post on your community and your blog and on Google Plus and tell about your video that you just uploaded. Okay, so right here, let's post what we just did. So just tell them about your video. Okay, so we can add a link here, or we can add the video. I'm just going to add the link. Okay, and there we go. Okay, how we're going to share it, and if we also want to send an email, click share. Okay, and then you can go to your community here. And then we'd leave the same thing here. Okay, and then share. Okay, that was in discussion. I could have put it in any other of these here, but I put it in discussion. Okay, so there it is. And then what you want to do is go over to Blogger. Okay, then we're going to create a new post. Okay, and then put your post content here. Okay, and then let's go up the tools here, and here we can put the video. So we can go from YouTube, or my YouTube videos here, pick, select, okay, and then you can do any formatting you want here. And then we're done. We click publish. Okay. And that's it. Now we could actually just come here and then share it to Google+, but we already did Google+ first, so we'll just, okay, so let's go and have a look here. Let's do view. And here's my video here. Okay, now one thing we should have done is put a link back to our channel. Okay, so let's go back and edit it, and just after the video here, let's say see more at my channel, see more on my YouTube channel. Okay, and then we'll link here to the YouTube channel. And then we'll do link. And click OK. There we go. Okay, let's update. Okay, and that's it. So those are the things you do. You get your video uploaded. After you prepare it, you do these things. So in the last video, I'm going to show you how to start getting traffic to your YouTube channel.